Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here with a video on day 2 of Road to UFC. The first fights here. We're just gonna get started. Uh, First up, we got the Machi Fukuda versus Analeya Toktogonova. This the new matchup. They kind of like scrambled these women fights a bit. Originally, Fukuda was gonna fight Feng, who's also fighting later. But they scrambled up a bit. I don't know what happened. But yeah, either way, this fight is interesting because Fukuda, I'm a big fan. I love Deep and Rising, and she's fought on both of those. And she's fighting Toktogonova, who's also a grappler. So Fukuda, I'm always been worried about her going to the UFC because she's small. She's very small for the weight class. She's 5 foot. Toktogonova, she's not very big either, but I think she's gonna be bigger than Fukuda. And they're both gonna have the same plan, I think, and that's gonna be shooting takedowns. Possibly, Toktogonova has a bit better, more active striking, but Fukuda, she shoots takedowns over and over and over again. That's her thing. And I actually think she's fought better competition. So I think if they get into some grappling exchanges, some wrestling, she's gonna go home with a decision win. But I'm worried if she wins this. I'm not sure how far she's gonna go. If she runs into Feng, who's to fight later, who is massive, I don't know how that's gonna turn out for her. But yeah, I'm going Machi Fukuda to win this first fight by decision. But yeah, she's small. It's gonna be hard for her. Now, like I was talking about, this was also when they mixed it up a bit. We got Farida Abdueva versus Xiao Khan Feng. This is an interesting matchup because Abdueva, she's probably a bit more skilled, a bit smarter. She's got a bit of a striker, I think. Well, Xiao Khan Fen, she's a bit more well-rounded, but she's a bit awkward, and she has the potential because she's so big for a weight class and very physical. But yeah, she got knocked out badly by Mingxi, and then this fight to Arisa Matsuda, I was almost like, I could believe what I was seeing. She fell for the same takedown like 10 times. I was really annoying to watch that. I don't like how she doesn't adapt during the fights. Like Arisa, she was shooting like when they were to the fence. Arisa would do the same. Trip, take her down. It's work. She got up, same trip, take her down. And then out in the open, Arisa would do an overhand, and she would grab her leg and drag her down. And Feng would get up, and Arisa would do the same thing again, over and over. And Feng fell for it every time. It was really annoying to watch. It really put a damper on my expectations for Feng. So I actually think I'm gonna pick Abdueva here because she seems smarter, like higher fight IQ. It would be cool to see Feng succeed because she has potential. She's very physical. She's got the, the body, the support to and the support system to make it far. That's Matsuda fight. Arisa Matsuda. I really don't like how she fell for the same things over and over and over again. So I'm picking Farida Abdueva here. Now, next up. This fight is interesting. Ryoga Arimoto versus Joseph Lorenze. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry. Arimoto is a bit of a wrestler. but he is so hampered by the fact that he's pretty good. Like he has the basics down, but he just doesn't commit at all. Like he does get takedowns when people are down, no submissions, no ground and pound. He just kind of holds them there and then gets stood up or round ends. Um, I really don't like that, but at the same time, Lawrence, he's much more active. He gets finishes, very aggressive. Both of these guys are short. It's interesting. I think Lawrence will be more fun to win here, but I just have a feeling I can just see in my head like Armotto just holding him down for 3 rounds and being super boring and just winning the most boring decision ever. So I'm gonna go Armotto because I see it happening, but I'm hoping Joseph wins here. He's more fun. It's just a clear thing. But yeah, I for some reason I can see Arimoto just holding him down, doing absolutely nothing. So Arimoto with decision. Next up, this fight is awesome. Otgon Batar, Bold Batar versus Tayaka Suzuki. Bold Batar, this guy is crazy volume. Just throw the whole kitchen sink at his opponent. No pause. Yeah, super aggressive, like a brawler. So he's dangerous. Very dangerous, very fun. Like this guy would be a treat to have in the UFC. But I think his style is up against a bad matchup here in Suzuki. Suzuki is a very solid striker. And he has fought some and won against some really good guys. And he has knocked people down and knocked people out with counters. And I can very much see Suzuki getting a counter, just countering Boltar running in with some brawling, some brawl shit. Just countering him, but smack bang on the jaw, knocking him down and finishing him. Suzuki, he's my pick to win this entire thing. I think he's the best guy in this flyweight tournament. He's a good striker. His takedown defense seems solid, but I don't think there are any real wrestlers in this tournament. Or there is a guy fighting later, but I think Suzuki could handle him. I'm going Suzuki with knockout here in the first round. I think this can be a crazy first round. And I think Suzuki is going to catch him with a counter and finish him. But yeah, Bold Batar, he's awesome. Even if he doesn't win this, I would like to see him back, like in maybe next season. I hate to see fun fighters just go. So yeah, Suzuki first round knockout. And now we have a mid-card break for some jiu-jitsu. This fight is very, very interesting. This is the first matchup for these guys. Both of these guys are pretty much just jiu-jitsu nerds. This is gonna be a grappling fight. This is not gonna be an MMA fight. Eros Baliot versus Takeru Uchida. Baliot is he's a leg lock guy. He likes to play from bottom position, like from guard and from his back, which I hate in MMA. You have to be really good to be able to do that in modern MMA. And Takeru Uchida, he's kind of similar, but he does also go for top positions. You can see his finishes. He has a bunch of rear naked chokes and arm triangles. So, he goes for top positions too. and that I think is gonna be a difference here. Yoshida does get finished by submissions a bit, which I don't like against a submission specialist, but I think he has fought better guys. I think Baldero's career is pretty much just him being a vastly superior grappler in his country. You know, Philippines. If you see Philippine, I don't know how to say it, Philippines MMA, it's mostly strikers, you know, knocking each other out. You know, they like boxing over there. They're good at boxing, so of course their MMA game is gonna be striking orientated. But yeah, I think Ushida's gonna win this by submission. Probably in the first round. I think it's gonna be a bit of a fun scramble with Ushida coming out on top. Next up, Yini Ushie versus Oda. Kaito Oda. This fight is probably not very interesting to me, I'm gonna be honest. Kaito Oda, he's a wrestler, but he's similar to Aremoto, like earlier. Like he does nothing with the takedowns, and he runs out of energy when he doesn't get them. While I'm just gonna call him Genie. Genie has been on Road to UFC before, and he's had he got knocked out or TKO'd by Tsuruya in like this last second of this fight, and then he lost a split decision to the winner, Dong Hyo Choi, of last season. I think it was last season. Was it? 2 seasons ago. He's been winning. I think this fight is gonna end up being Kaito Oda is probably gonna get some takedowns in the first round. But Yini is good. He's gonna defend something. I think Oda is gonna get tired, and I think it's gonna end with Yini winning round 2 and 3, with Oda just being too tired to do his thing, which is getting takedowns and doing nothing with them. I've seen it a lot in Casino 1, I think. Yeah, he got so tired all the time, and he lost to this journeyman guy. I don't like that. I think Yin's gonna win this by decision when Oda has burnt his energy chasing takedowns. Next up, Arisa Matsuda versus Bomeng. I talked about Matsuda earlier when she did the same thing to Feng over and over again. And Bomeng, she's been in one for a while. She's much more experienced. This is an interesting fight. Matsuda, she's been showing a lot of grappling lately, which she didn't do early in her career. But lately she's been good in grappling. She got a submission in the last fight against Ayan Tursun. And Bomeng, she's okay. She makes some bad decisions sometimes in fights, but she does have some good wins. She has a really good win over Shihiro Sawada, where she just stuffed Sawada's takedowns. And I rate Shihiro Sawada very highly. I think she's very good. I don't know if she will win in a rematch, but she did very good in this fight, just stuffing Sawada's takedowns. She did get her eye, like her face, like a bit smashed up by Sawada, which is like a bad look because Sawada is pretty much like pure wrestler. But Suda, she's more of a striker that had implemented the wrestling in her game, bit of a boxer. You know, normally I would pick Bomeng because of her win over Sawada. But yeah, Matsuda, she's very good. She's been looking very good lately. She did have some close fights. I thought she lost this fight to Fukuda, but she has improved a lot since then. So I'm actually gonna pick Fukuda here. Former baseball player. I think her decision. I'm not sure who's gonna win this. Bomeng is so much more experienced, but I'm really not impressed with her sometimes, and Matsuda has impressed me lately. So I'm gonna pick Matsuda. Next up, Huaxiang Dong vs Bohyun Park. This is the second time Dong is on UFC. She lost to Ming Shi with split decision. I really don't know here. Huaxiang Dong, I'm not very impressed with her. I'm not gonna lie. The fight to Ming Shi, she probably could have won that. It was I thought she won it when I watched it the first time. But yeah, neither her or Ming Shi are very impressive to me. Boyun Park, she actually, she's pretty aggressive to say. She seems to punch pretty hard. I've seen her drop people. Like this fight, she got armbarred. I'm pretty sure she dropped this girl, and then she jumped into armbar. She's pretty aggressive, and Dong is, she's been training at the UFC Performance Institute, I think. But man, I'm not impressed with her. This fight is so hard to pick. Women's MMA is very hard to pick. I'm just gonna go with Boyun Park because I like more what I see from her, and I don't really, the Ming Shi fight. It was tough watch. Both girls looked very mid, I guess. So I'm gonna go Boyun Park, but I'm not confident at all. These fights are so hard to pick, but I'm going Boyun Park here. Next up, the finals for last season's flyweight tournament. After what's his name? Aaron Tao missed weight very shamelessly. Namsrai Batbayar versus Shia Yin. Batbayar is awesome. I love Batbayar. Shia Yin he's pretty good. His record lately has been looking a bit ugly because he lost a bunch to Road to UFC and this random guy. But yeah, I think he almost got robbed by Sahota, and the Tao fight I also thought he won, so he's better than these losses, I think. But he likes to brawl. The fight with Tao was a total brawl, and that's exactly what Batbear wants. Batbear when there's a brawl and Batbear is in it, he's probably gonna win. Like, he's crazy. His wings, he shoots takedowns. He shot out Aguilay, which I thought he was gonna win the entire thing, but no. Batbear just beat him up and choked him out. Yeah, Batbear, I think he's gonna win this by finish. Not sure how. Maybe knockout. I think it's gonna be a crazy fight either way. Yin is totally game to brawl, and he's not gonna back down. So I think it's gonna be an awesome fight, with Batbear winning and getting into UFC, which I'm looking forward to. I'm never gonna say no thank you to a crazy flyweight he swings. So yeah, Batbear by probably round 1 knockout or submission. Now the main event is like the worst fight on this card. So I don't know what the plan is here. Ming Shi went viral, obviously. Ming Shi versus Puya Tomar. Ming Shi went viral, actually head kicked Feng out cold badly. And Puya Tomar, she's the only Indian girl in the UFC. dropped Shannon Bannon and then jumped into armbar. This fight, I'm not sure. I'm not impressed with either of these girls. But yeah, Tomar is a bit more striker. Ming-Chi is a bit whatever, grappler, striker, more well-rounded. Like I said, this fight is the worst fight on the card. Like, I don't know why it's in the main event. I guess it's because Ming-Chi went viral. But yeah, this is the worst fight on the card, without a doubt. I don't think Ming-Chi is anything special, and I don't think Puya Tomar is anything special. But yeah, I guess Ming-Chi, I guess she can grapple a bit here. And I think her grappling is going to be quite a bit better than Puya Tomar. Yeah, Ming-Chi is probably going to get a win here, and show his boss. Last time she fought at the finals for Road to UFC, she lost to Bruno Basil. But yeah, not a very fun fight in the main event, but the rest of the card is very good. Now, for the best fight on this card, I think definitely Shuai Yin versus Nam Sarai Batbayar. It's gonna be a brawl. It's gonna be fun. Yeah. Now, who's gonna win the tournament? I think, or yeah. For the women's flyweight, I think it is. Yeah. Strawweight, I meant, not flyweight. It's strawweight. I'm hoping Machi Fukuda. I think skill-wise, the grappling, she's the best here. But she's so small. But I think she could end up in the finals. Either that. Matsuda can also end up in the finals. Yeah, I think highest chance of somebody in the finals is probably Matsuda. I'm pretty confident she's gonna get to the finals. Pretty confident if she gets past this fight, she gets to the finals, I think. Maybe Freda Abdeva. I just don't trust Fang, like I said, after her last performance. But yeah, my highest confidence is probably Matsuda in the finals. For the flyweight tournament, I think Suzuki is going to be in the finals. I think he's going to win the finals. And I think probably Genie also high chances in the finals. If Larince gets past Aremoto smudging him, I also think he could end up in the finals. The flyweight tournament is really nice. I really like it. But yeah, I think Suzuki is going to win the fire thing. So it's going to be exciting to see. Yeah, it's a fun card. Road to UFC is always fun. It's always a bunch of faces that never would have gotten the chance if it weren't for this tournament. So it's fun. Yeah. Thanks for watching.